Hey everyone, welcome to Judging for the Win. I'm Dave, and this is my daily ruling. Amy plays Feasting Halfling and says that she'll sacrifice one food. Can Nick kill the Feasting Halfling with the lightning bolt? To answer this question, we're going to have to take a look at Devour's entry in the comprehensive rules. As you can see, Devour and the related ability Devour Food functions by having you sacrifice permanents as the creature with Devour is entering the battlefield. Then, when you enter the battlefield, you enter with +1/+1 counters according to the number of things that you devoured. The important thing to note here is that Devour is a replacement effect. This means that it replaces the event of the Devour creature entering the battlefield with the modified process of sacrificing permanents and getting counters. A consequence of this is that the Devour creature enters the battlefield with the +1/+1 counters already on it. Accordingly, there is no time where Feasting Halfling is on the battlefield and small enough to be killed by a lightning bolt. Now let's take a look at this Harvester Troll. While similar to Devour, this ability differs in one important way. It doesn't say as Harvester Troll enters the battlefield, it says when Harvester Troll enters the battlefield. Believe it or not, this single word makes a difference in what the answer is. An ability that uses one of the words when, whenever, or at is a triggered ability, not a replacement effect. Like all triggered abilities, the Harvester Troll's ability goes on the stack and it can be responded to. That means it would be possible to kill the Harvester Troll with a lightning bolt before the creature or land is sacrificed, and before any +1/+1 counters are put on it. In case you're wondering, Amy would still be able to sacrifice a permanent when the ability resolves, but there's not normally going to be any reason to do that since the Harvester Troll would already be in the graveyard by that time. I guess another thing that some people are probably asking is whether Amy would be forced to sacrifice something if she did like what we said in the original problem statement, and she played the Harvester Troll saying something like, "I'll play this troll, sacrifice a forest with its ability." And after that, maybe Nick responds with his lightning bolt. We just said that it would be a legal play for Amy to indeed sacrifice the forest even if the troll is not in play anymore. Although she probably doesn't want to. Would it be okay for her to change her mind? And I actually made a video about a very similar situation about a year ago, where I went into a lot of detail about how the policy around this sort of scenario works. You can check that out if you're interested in a fuller explanation, but the short version is that Amy is allowed to propose a sequence of plays that would be legal and ask Nick if they can just jump straight to the endpoint that she described. If Nick agrees, then that's what happens. But if Nick wants to interrupt that sequence, then Amy is held to any plays that she proposed up until the point where Nick wants to respond. But after that, she can change what she wants to do. So she would still have to play the troll and have it die to Nick's lightning bolt, but she would not have to sacrifice a forest like she said she was going to originally, because that happens after the point where Nick responded. But that's all I have for you today. How did you do? Join me again next time for another daily ruling, but until then, I hope you have a great day.